So this is a stoppage call, guys. Probably Craigslist. Oh fuck. I'm a little early. That water heater didn't take long at all. Good morning, ma'am. I'm a little early.
Okay, that's okay.
Show me what's going on.
You're a real plumber, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I play one on YouTube.
Okay. I've had somebody out here, and it's like a company. They hire a bunch of kids.
Yeah,
and they send
yeah.
their kid out, and his dad went up on the roof with a big auger type of thing, and it was like metal on metal, and I think he drilled a hole in the pipe.
Well, that's not good. Okay. I'm going to record this if you don't mind.
Okay.
Let's see what it's
Let
doing or
me
not
show you
doing.
something outside first.
Okay.
Right after he left, it backed up again, and I don't feel comfortable calling it again. I usually go up on the roof with a snake myself and snake it out, and it didn't work. That's why I called him. So I was gonna open this up. For the last resort, and I was gonna try to run the sink into the washing machine.
What is?
And I took the pipe off. It's so old, but I was gonna try to cut that and run the drain into the washing machine drain, and I don't know anything about that kind of pipe, so.
Yeah, let me see what's happening here. Let me crawl down there, ma'am. You're gonna have to get out of the way. Yeah.
You sound like me.
All right, so we've got a crawl space. Well, there's the culprit. There's a beer can under there.
It's not mine.
You sure you haven't been under this?
That's probably been under there for years.
Probably been under there by the plumber who put this stuff in.
It probably the washing machine guy that ran the drain to the other bathroom.
Wow. Okay, so you took this.
No, I didn't take it. It won't come off.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So
I was gonna cut it and just try to send it over to the other drain line.
yeah.
But if it can be fixed another way.
I mean, it'd be nice to actually just add a clean out right here, you know, so you could get your cable in here without going up on the roof.
Okay, well, it used to make a turn, and I could use almost the whole line. And the last time I went up, it would only go down so far.
Yeah, that's because it's hitting this. That's where the stoppage is, right here in this sweep. This is a long sweep, cast iron. So let's.
I think it's further down than that, because I can run the water for a pretty long time before it backs up. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. Do you want me to put a clean out in here?
Sure. I don't,
Okay, I see what they did. They got a piece of pipe.
This is what I took off of there.
Yeah, I see how they did that. I mean, it looks like a piece of thin-walled 2-inch pipe. just pushed over the cast iron, and then they actually cut a fernco in half to get it around that, because they didn't take anything apart.
Like,
Did you cut that?
I cut that.
Okay.
I cut that, yeah. I couldn't get it off any other way.
I think we should put a clean out here,
Okay.
and that'll make it easier, a Y or something, you know, and then I can notch this siding, and I'll be able to get my cable in here. It's a lot easier than going up on the roof.
Okay. I got a ladder up there already if you need it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what this roof looks like. That may be more work than just getting up on the roof.
Over here, there's the ladder over there.
I just want to see the stack.
Oh, okay. It's pretty flat.
It's pretty low to the roof. Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Let's just go up there. I'll just go up there, okay?
Okay.
Let's fill this sink up with water
Okay.
as high as we can get it. And I'm going to go up on the roof. How'd you get my number, ma'am?
On the Craigslist.
Craigslist.
And when it said retired plumber, I figured that you probably had a business.
Well, it's semi-retired.
Okay.
I still own a business.
Okay.
I'm a legitimate plumbing contractor.
Okay, but I think these kids they send out, they had like a couple of months training, and then they just go up on the roof and
They hire anybody with a pulse, really. And unfortunate. You don't put any kind of Drano or anything in here, do you?
But he did. He put some white crystals in.
Oh,
He
okay.
loaded up a whole bunch of white crystals. And I don't know what that was, but it made a funny smell and like smoke.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not healthy stuff to be using. I don't use that. It's full. But I want to get a good head of pressure in here. So I want to fill it up pretty good, so when I go up on the roof and actually punch the stoppage, that water's gonna help us push it out, you know?
It's leaking out of what I put that little pipe that I took off.
Yeah, is it leaking really bad or just dripping?
Just dripping.
Yeah.
I like plumbing. I used to do it myself. But the cast iron stuff, I have no idea what to do with that.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been in this house, ma'am?
Since 1975.
Wow.
Yeah,
I was just a young buck then.
I know.
I was 11 years old. No, 11.
Well, I'm 82 now.
Well, you sound like you're doing pretty good for 82. You have a cool piece of property here.
I know. It's a lot of work.
I know, the trees are gorgeous. That's why I bought my property. But man, they are a lot of work.
I've spent more on the trees than I have on the house.
Yeah, I see you had some work done out there.
That's
All right, I'm gonna get my stuff.
You want me to keep this running for you?
No, let me just get up on the roof first,
Okay.
and then we'll top it off. Just an old house. How old is this house, ma'am?
1949.
1949.
And then,
Wow.
Yeah, that's 1949.
Wow.
Built by Mennonites.
Wow. It's kind of big for them, aren't they? They're usually
Well,
pretty
I think
small.
That was added on. And
Okay.
I don't use that, so I just got it burned off.
All right, I'm gonna go up on the roof, ma'am.
I've got a ladder out there.
No, I'll use my ladder. I'll just go up from here.
Okay.
Wow. Alright guys, so I gotta get my shit here. Get my K60 and the big cable and go up there and get this thing going. This lady, she was under there cutting the goddamn, cut the fern cone where they adapted the, it looked like they used thin wall pipe. Anyways, let me get my stuff on the roof. Ma'am? Okay, I'm gonna start running this cable. Yeah. That's not a good sign. I'm gonna try to open it up for you. But most likely you have other things going on here that need to be repaired. So I'm gonna try to get this head down there. Alright guys, so I'm gonna try to get this head in there because that's less likely to go through the side of the pipe if there is a break in this system. We'll see if I can get it in. I can tell you this house has all the signs of a major problem going on with all these trees. And the fact that somebody's been here before me, that's good. Let me get this down there and see if I can get through that suite. Nope. That's got an offset in the vent. Not a good sign. And at that age, it actually could be copper waste arms in here. I mean vents. So the pipe's going to be, I might not even be able to get this one through there. And if that's the case, then it's going to be hear that? That's telling me that it's in that suite or in the underground. All right, ma'am, do you want to go in and take your time? Don't rush. But if you see that water starting to drop, come out and tell me, okay? So I'm going to put 30 feet in first, guys. Yeah. It's been a while, man, since I've done a stoppage up on a roof with this cable. You can see it's all rusty because I haven't used it. Yeah. it got jammed right there, so that sweep's probably shot. I'm gonna try to go through in reverse. This is a mess. Something bad happened here. Needs to be fixed. Something's definitely broken. Let me see if I got a better head to try to get through a broken pipe. Alright guys, I'm gonna throw that head in there. Yeah. Always check and make sure that pin is in. Definitely have a broken pipe, man. I'm gonna see if I can get by it with this different head. The water's still in it.
Is that a cast iron pipe?
Yes. That got through. Water's going down. Is there any water on the ground right there? What? Yeah? Is my cable coming out of that hole? Yeah. Okay, let's go down. I'll go down and take a look at it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, she's got a broken pipe, and the head that I just put in there made it worse. Got this ladder backwards. Backwards, there's only one catch on. Alright. Well, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so that just broke that piece of pipe. I think I'm gonna go with my original intent, which is to put a clean out in there. It could have been that whoever put this in, whoever did this work here, left some piece of cast iron down in there. So I'm gonna pull my cable back and cut this right here, take this out, and try to put a sanitary T in there, or a 2-inch Y, so that I have a clean out right here.
In other words, you could put a snake in there and not have to go up on the roof?
Correct, yeah.
Okay. That sounds great.
Alright, let me get my cable out of there so I can... Alright guys, so we do have PVC here, and I'm gonna go like this. That's gonna work great. I'm just gonna cut right below that hub.
Okay, so like I put a board up over there because the raccoons and the possums get under
Yeah, I'll modify that board so that you'll be able to put it back in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I need to make a new board. That was pretty shot.
Yeah, well, we'll deal with one thing at a time.
Okay.
Here.
Can I do anything for you?
No, not right now.
Okay. Ice water, iced tea.
Yeah, I'll have some iced tea if you have it.
Okay, it's strange iced tea. It's herbal.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Not hallucinogenic, is it? Yeah, out here tripping. She seems like a cool lady. Fucking 82 years old, climbing up ladders onto a roof, man. Come on. Alright guys, here we go now. Let's get this thing cut out. I mean, this big platform here ain't making it easier. You know what I'm saying?
You want a mask?
No, I actually enjoy the taste of it. Yeah. So the stoppage is definitely downstream of this. Yep.
And then out to the street?
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. So I gotta get this up here. I need a 2-inch no hub. I think I can push that up. Okay, let me cut that. Alright guys, so I'm gonna cut this up here. Okay, so that's schedule 40 foam. I can actually glue that. So I have a mission coupling here to go from cast iron to PVC. But I think a fern coat is going to work better in this situation. Just because it's on a turn, and it'll be easier to deal with. So I want to glue this on with a butt piece. Let's see. Yeah, I need a 1 3/4 piece. So my glue is a little nasty. I gotta use two. I gotta use a separate can of glue. Ouch. Can't get the can open. Alright guys, so I opted for the fern coat. It's just going to be easier for me to do this. Yeah. Put this pipe in here. In here. Okay. This might be a tough little thing to do here, but we're gonna give it a shot. I got a little bit of movement on this shit here. Yeah, I don't know. There we go. Yeah, it ain't pretty. Wow, that piece is just way too short. Gotta get this Peace out. I gotta cut a longer one on the bottom, guys. See if we can get this fucker in here. Yeah, come on, baby. There we go. Okay. I gotta grind just a little bit off of that in the front because it don't want to go in, so that's easy enough. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. I gotta go get a nut driver, guys. I didn't bring one. Alright, guys. Old Bush beer can under the goddamn house. That's fucked up. Them boys were drinking up down here. Yeah, there's no way I could have used a no hub. I'm hoping the rest of this fucking thing ain't broken right there, but we'll fucking find out. Alright, I need to get that sock down when it's up against that hub. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Johnny's getting slimed on this one. I'm gonna have to call that other job for those stops. I'm gonna have to reschedule that for tomorrow. I'm way too dirty to be in a house that is ready, you know, all prepped and ready to be sold. So this isn't going anywhere. I need to cut this. I need to put a little notch in that there to get this on. This clean out adapter. Scooby-Dooby-Dee. This is Pecky Cypress. The siding. We want to make sure we don't put any shit into that pipe. Yowza. That's gonna work. Okey doke. Hokey fucking dokey smoky. Now we gotta clean out, yo. And I'm not gonna glue this on because I'd rather just run the cable through the pipe. Oh, let me get my sewer equipment down here and see if we can't get this opened up. Okay. Yowza. Let me get all my shit. Johnny needs some new glue pots. Yes, sir. Yeah. Unfortunately, guys, I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll see. Let me go get my sewer equipment.
From Florida?
I'm from Rhode Island originally, but I've been here since 1988. I've been here for a little while. I'm not a native. Where are you from?
From Virginia.
Oh, okay.
My dad was in the Navy.
Oh, I'm a Navy guy too.
We were stationed in Norfolk.
Yep, I was there.
Yeah.
That's where I picked my ship up. The first ship I got on, I had to go. I stayed on some ship that was home ported in
Newport News or Norfolk?
Norfolk, Virginia. And then when my ship finally showed up, like 3-4 days later, they sent me over there. they came and got me and they said, see, that's your ship. And it was the ugliest ship I'd ever seen. It was it was commissioned in 1954 or something. One of the oldest ships in the Navy.
My father might have been on it. No, when was World War II? World War II. I think it was before 43.
Yeah, my father was in World War II in the Army. All right, let me get this guy fired up. Hopefully we can get it going. It may be that there's damage under here. It looks like it's heading kind of this direction.
I know, I can't understand that. Somebody else said that years ago.
So you've had an ongoing issue with this for a while?
No issue at all.
Really?
Once every 2 years I would clean it out from the roof.
Uh-huh.
And then about 3 weeks ago it picked back up on me and it wouldn't clear from the roof.
Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Okay, let's plug it in first. Yeah. Yeah.
That feeds itself?
No, I have to push it in, but pretty expensive equipment. Okie doke. Water on there. At least I'll be able to run the water while I'm doing this. Here it comes. Cast iron, it's got a lot of buildup in it. Yeah. You don't really have to put anything on it, it's going to close up with it. Try a different head. Leave that water running. You can see all the grease coming out of there. That black stuff. Yeah, that's grease. Can't get this head through there. What's that?
That water coming out.
Correct. And at least this, if it does back up again, you could just pop that cap. You know what I'm saying? And use your kitchen until we can get it fixed. Go with a little smaller head. You can turn that water off for now. I've got to figure something out here. Yeah. This real shiny cable could mean that it's out in the
I'm wondering if that other guy put a hole in the pipe.
yeah, it's possible. I'm trying to, I think it's the whole system's damaged, so I'm just trying to get it flowing again at this point. So I'm going to try to stick this head in here, this cable with nothing on it. No, not yet. I can see it's still up high. Alright, go ahead and turn the water on. unfortunately, ma'am, you got a big issue here.
They can't go into the drain pipe over there? That's what I was going to do. That's the washing machine, and that's on a whole separate system.
Yeah, you can turn the water off
Okay.
right now. She's got collapsed cast iron, broken pipe, broken fitting. Supposedly this washing machine drains.
That goes into another bathroom and then out the door, like it does. It's not like that was put in separately when another bathroom was put in.
Okay.
That board comes out, the one that's...
Yeah, I see. Alright, let me think about how I can do that.
That's what I was going to try to do, but I couldn't.
Ma'am, at 80, how old are you?
82.
Yeah, you don't need to be out here trying to do this. I can tell you that. All it takes is one fall and it'll make the rest of your life
I know.
very, very tough. So, you don't want to do that. Okay, so we got an 1.5-inch line.
You want a hammer and a chisel?
No, let me see. Okay. It's getting interesting. Wow. Is this all your handiwork?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wow.
Well, not the plumbing. No.
No, I mean the handy dandy brickwork and
Just
wood.
to keep the critters from going in the house.
Yeah, I hear you. Wow.
Would have to go from the inside, I think.
Yeah. Wow. So this guy definitely works good, huh?
Yeah.
It never overflows?
Nope.
Ow. Let me look under your kitchen sink and see what that entails.
Did you have other calls today?
Yeah, but I'm going to cancel it because I'm covered in dirt now. There's no way I can go to somebody else's house like this, so. Okay. So it looks like I can just cut this here, spin this trap over to this side and go straight out there. All right, ma'am, so this isn't going to be up to code. It's not up to code, I can tell you that. It's a quick fix. Let me get my snips in a light.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do with that.
This fucking house is just a fucking mess, bro. Wow. Fucking bag fall on that. The fucking arm. Wow, that was barely.
Little things.
Alright guys, so we're on to plan C or D. That's a hose.
That's a water line.
Yeah. So I was only able to get about 1.5 feet of cable in here. So the issue is pretty close.
Is the pipe there?
Yeah, that's the pipe.
Why would it go backwards? That's crazy. Somebody else made a comment about that 30 years ago. They didn't know why the pipe went backwards.
It may be that it goes into a little dry well. I don't know.
Septic system?
Yeah.
I thought maybe that it was on the septic tank. But
this is not good. Yeah,
that's off the shower curtain.
Look at that. There's a clean out right there. Wow. There's a clean out underground right there.
Is that good?
Well, maybe. It may help us. Yeah. Wow.
That's the first that's been seen since I bought the house.
Yeah. Man, I haven't been seeing in a while.
Maybe you'll find some buried jewelry.
Well, it's my policy to, you know, return it to the homeowner if I dig it.
Anything you find.
Yeah, like diamonds and rubies and stuff like that. The Indians were here. Hang on, I'm gonna bust this open here. I'm gonna get this cap out of here and see what that looks like. I think
I can saw that wood off if you need me to.
Yeah, I can do that. It just seems like there's a lot of roots right here. So that may be all right, ma'am. You wanna step back? I'm gonna get this sewer machine going again, okay?
Okay.
Just want to see how much cable I actually got in there. Wow. Yeah. Alright guys, I'm going to try to put a seed cutter in here. This shit's just falling apart, man. I think the whole back of this fucking thing just blew out, man. Fucking 100-year-old plumbing system. Wow. It's getting fucking ugly, guys. Well, the fact is that this wood needs to be cut out, so I gotta do that. Somebody's been in here cementing stuff. It's very possible that this is tied into a separate tank.
It's never been able to not be cleaned out, so I think the pipe is broken maybe.
Yeah. Definitely something going on here. All these roots are pretty strong.
I'm wondering if it was at one time on the septic system, and then they converted it back to the city.
Yeah, very well could be. That might be where the break is.
Is that a root?
Yes, it is. Honey, get into a bad one today. Wow.
Take your name off Craigslist?
No, I'm just gonna block your number. Okay, so okay, so this is all got to come out anyways. Because this broke.
The pipe broke, there broke?
The pipe broke again, yeah. So I'm gonna cut this, take that out, and see what's going on down there.
Have you got a camera?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately, it's a 2-inch line that I can't get this through. If I can't get that through it, I surely can't get a camera in there, you know what I mean? So wow.
Is that clogged?
Yep. Totally. So it goes into a bigger pipe.
Okay. That thing that you pulled out first after it was clogged up?
No, that's not where the stoppage is. But just gotta plug back in.
Just can't get over it's going away from the street.
A lot of these old houses had septic systems in the back of the house, and where's my what am I looking for here?
Do you mind me being here?
So right there is the problem. can't get this thing to turn in there. Yowza. Wow. Gotta be a big ball of roots in there, man. Yeah. So I've got to, I'm going to cut the end of this head off, this little hook here. I'm going to cut that off. Hopefully that's going to get me in there, and we'll see if we can't pull something out. And I just need to put a sweep on this because we got to clean out now on this. Yeah, this thing's just slap full right there. She's got major root infiltration here with all these trees, guys. There we go. That sucker's caught up in something. right, guys, so
Is that going in or just shaking?
no, it went in.
It
I've
went
got about 12 feet in,
in? Okay.
which is a good sign. I just need to go get some fittings, a sweep, and get this back together so we can turn the water on and hopefully get it clear. This house has shit everywhere. Wires, pipes. 75 years adding stuff. That shit smells like doo-doo.
Grease in there?
Yep.
Last year, and then I couldn't. I've got an animal that I kind of worry about. She's gonna outlive me then.
Well, if she ain't trying to do plumbing, she'll be okay. Alright, so I'm gonna put this here.
Can I do anything? I'm not used to this.
No, I'm good, ma'am.
Okay, alrighty.
I don't even know where I'm going with this. You know what I mean? That's plumbing.
Okay. That's me.
You just take it as it, you know, whatever it deals you, you deal with it.
That's
So that's where I am on this. Taking what it gives me.
I'd offer you something to eat, but I haven't cooked anything, so
Don't worry about it.
I've got bananas.
No, I'm good, ma'am.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door,
Okay, good.
but I can hear you if you yell.
Okay. So guys, unfortunately, Johnny's going with one of these because there's big balls on this pipe. Cast iron on the top and bottom. So my cast iron fitting ain't going on there.
Also, don't worry about those
fucking
boards
God.
because I've been meaning to replace them anyway.
Okay.
And I'll do that.
Okay. This fucking lady's like a retired home builder. I gotta get that on there. Oh shit, man. Okay. Alright. So that's gonna go in there. I just need 3/4 of an inch to make a good connection there. Ow. Let me put this thing on up there and then get a measurement. I hate working upside down in a hole like this. Oh, where the fuck are my cutters? Jesus. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Shit. I got sweat in my eyeballs. And I can't find my cutters. Where the fuck are they? I don't know what I did with my goddamn PVC cutters. Fuck. What the fuck, man? Shit, you son of a bitch. Oh, they're in the kitchen. Where I put them? Yeah. That's gonna work. Right there. Okay. Put a coupling on that. So somebody's gonna buy this fucking house and tear it down. This thing has no redeeming qualities. Okay. She's gonna need to get some copper sulfate and pour it down that drain. Fuck, every day. A little bit. What the fuck am I doing? Alrighty. Let me see if I can get this back a little more. Right to the edge of the pipe. That's good. What a mess. Johnny walked into that. I knew I should have left when I drove up too, man. Shit. Okay. So I need to cut it right there. Yeah. Ski. Get some glue on this. I know you guys are thinking that ain't no sweep. You're right, it's not. I don't have one, and I don't have 245s. So, you know, this is gonna have to fucking do, boys. Yowza. Get the fuck up in there, baby. What the fuck? It was up all the way. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Here she fucking comes again. Come on, baby. What the fuck? Why won't you go in? God damn it. It's only a fucking coupling. Fuck me. Set up. I'm gonna do this. Tie this side together. Fuck. Everything's fucking nasty. I feel like I was on that job when on the fucking the roots around that fucking I think I got the bitch open now. Just gotta go tie that sink back together. Yeah. 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 All right. I'm gonna stick this block under here to keep that shit from dropping. Fuck you. There we go. That ain't going nowhere. Alright, so I can tie this sink back together and have her turn the water back on. See what happens. Alright guys, so she's back together. She appears to be draining. I've got the water on right now. She's definitely draining, man. This is just a quick fix, guys. I don't know what's going on here. 1947 or 40 something was a long fucking time ago. Let me go fill that sink up. Alright guys, so we found there's still broken pipe in here. I'll get that now. So I'm gonna cut back here and see exactly how far this pipe, where the damage is, and I can come back another day. Right now, for now, she can use her sink.
Okay.
These are all your tools. This and this. Okay.
How far would you estimate that? It looks like it's coming out pretty quick.
Yeah, I think it's right there, to be honest.
That one that you're getting ready to cut, I think that's screwed on. That's a new board. Oh, go ahead and cut it.
Yeah. So when you moved here, where'd you come from? Alaska?
No, Virginia.
You have the mentality of people who live out in the wild tundra.
Well, I went to Tennessee and built a cabin.
Yourself?
Yeah. Well, I had some cabin boys put up the show.
Nice.
They had the chainsaws, the electric and stuff in them. I went up every year.
Till it was finished?
Till it was finished. And
wow.
25 years later, I sold it. Might get it better.
Okay, I'll use it.
It's an old one.
It's an old one? I never would have guessed.
I'm not replacing my tools.
You're what?
I'm not replacing my tools.
This is an oldie but a goodie. Old Black & Decker.
Been through the mill.
I was gonna say, yeah, this cord's, you know, not quite OSHA approved, but, and this blade probably dull as can be, huh?
Yeah, I have not changed the blade in years. But I
Okay,
don't use it that much anymore.
beautiful. So this thing's not really unstopped because it's just continuing to stream out of here. Ow. Wow. Yeah. Holy.
Holy moly. I don't remember that.
Wow. Yeah.
That's septic, isn't it?
That's clay. Clay pipe. And it's all broke. Yeah. We can go turn that sink off, man. Yeah. Boy, these boards covered a multitude of sin. Fucking A, come on.
Is that good or bad?
This is not good, ma'am. I can't believe you're on city sewer now.
I think, yeah, as far as I know. Yeah, because
What do you mean? Do you pay a bill every month for sewer and water?
Yeah, big bill.
Okay. So this is just not going to work. Seeing what we just revealed. This pipe is lower than this pipe. If that's where it goes. I mean, it must go in there because there's water coming out of this joint. Somebody just dumped a bunch of cement over it. You know? Wow.
That almost looks like a sewer pipe.
It's clay. That's what they used back then. So somebody just stuck this pipe into this thing on some weird angle. Wow, man. You got major stuff going on here. It's not something I'm going to be able to fix today, so wow. My guess is that whole pipe's full of roots.
It hadn't been.
I understand that, ma'am.
Right.
But, you know, I used to be 22, and that ain't happening anymore.
But it's like, it seems that it would have started draining slower and slower and slower.
Well, I think it was leaking out.
Okay.
And you know, it was leaking out of these joints, and you didn't realize it because it was under this deck.
And it's just one person living here, so I don't, I'm not,
Yeah.
my dishes, I just do them after I eat.
I mean, it appears that this pipe was just run into this clay on a really weird angle, and just cemented. So is there access to the other side of this house, like under there, where the other work was done? You say a bathroom was added?
Yeah, right on the side here, on over here.
I mean, that's gonna be the fucking ticket, man. To get that sink into that goddamn what we need to do is get that that kitchen tied into the sewer in here, you know? Watch your feet, ma'am. Ah. Wow. Whoa. This is crazy, man. Huh. So that's that kitchen. I mean that
Washing machine.
yeah. Wow. That thing needs to be tied into here. Somebody needs to go under this house, but I'm not going to be able to do that for you.
Do you have somebody? Bottom of the top open first.
Not sure how you had this thing booby trapped, but yeah, that's going to be your best bet because you have PVC under here,
Right.
running out, going out of the house. It goes all the way over to the other side.
Right across to the other side, and then the sewer goes out to the street.
That's what I'm. Okay, from the other side.
Yeah, from the other side, like that. All these pipes drain toward the other
Yeah.
bathroom.
All right. Boy. So, yeah. Wow. So my advice is to just tear this place down, sell it, and move.
I don't know where to do that right now.
You probably get $1 million for this place in this neighborhood.
No, not anymore. Not this old house. Not with this.
It doesn't matter. They're going to tear this down. They're not restoring these houses in this neighborhood. They're building mansions on these properties.
Right. I'm not ready to sell yet. I got nowhere to go.
So I mean, I just think that what I'm doing here is a waste of time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it was built in when?
49.
49. So this clay going out there could be other spots that are broken.
So we need to go into there.
Yes, we need to get that. Somebody needs to crawl under this house. Let me see if
I'm gonna have to disconnect. I'm gonna cut all these lines because they go to the front and they're full of water pressure here. It's really good.
Yeah, let me look under here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Wow, you got a block wall all the way across that. And a lot of debris. So you got an 1.5 inch line there.
Is that the washing machine?
Mm-hmm.
Is an 1.5 inches enough for the sink?
Yeah. Yeah, you can run a sink on an 1.5 inch waist arm, but
you got a skinny friend?
No, I don't. We're all fat and old. I mean, I think I could get in there and put a Y in on that 1.5 inches. You know what I mean?
Okay, and do what?
And come over here and pick this up. And then you can hide, you know what I mean? Hide it. And it's all going into PVC.
Okay.
I may have to eliminate this whole vent here and go in through the kitchen, drop in through the bottom of the cabinet.
Okay.
So that it'll be high enough, because this, I don't know if I could get up in there to cut this pipe and get it high enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm going to leave well enough alone today.
Okay.
You can use that. Go ahead and just run the water like you're doing dishes or something.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens. You can do that now.
Yeah.
Oh boy. She's a difficult homeowner. So there's nothing. It's running now. I think that it's clear to the point where she can use it if she uses it sparingly, you know what I'm saying? and it'll drain down overnight or over the course of an hour or a half hour. But it really needs to be tied into that. Why the hell they left that when they were under there running that pipe? They didn't pick up the kitchen. Beyond me. And the fact is that the water's coming out right here now. Okay, ma'am, that's it. Yeah. This runs all the way around the back of the house.
Still running.
Yeah, oh, you can turn it off.
Okay.
So guys, this one beat me. We've got quite the mess going on here, ma'am. I don't know why when these guys ran PVC in that whole house and ran a pipe out the back for why they didn't pick up the kitchen. I can't understand why they would leave the kitchen.
Because it wasn't a problem. You know, it wasn't.
Yeah, but I mean, when you got an opportunity to convert over to PVC from cast iron or clay.
Well, it was a friend of mine, so.
Who did it?
Yeah.
So is he still around?
No, it was Larry D. Hart. And I think he's dead, I'm not sure.
This job probably killed him.
No, it didn't take that long. I mean, of course they were
He was
young.
the skinny guy that I need.
We were young.
Oh, we wish we were young again.
I don't. Not in this world.
No, I understand. I'm with you on that.
How did they get... I know there's a wall that goes there. How did they get that pipe through the wall?
It looks like they just popped a little hole.
Into the concrete?
Through the block, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know they did that. Well, I can't complain because it's been a good sink for, what, 50 years?
Yeah. We'll get you working again.
Okay.
I need to get it in there, but, you know, it's not cheap, man.
Okay.
And what I did today, just, you know, uncovering, and every time I opened something more up, it got worse
Right.
instead of better.
Right.
I was hoping we'd find a place where, you know, there was good pipe, but the fact of the matter is that this thing is still backed up.
Right.
When it'll drain down, you can use your kitchen sink and use it sparingly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Probably the way you always use it. And this pipe will drain down over time. So I'm going to clean up my stuff today.
Okay.
Put this cap on here, and we'll come up with a game plan on how to get that. I'll get that done for you, one way or the other.
Okay.
Okay?
As long as I can just wash a few dishes, that's fine.
Yep, you sure can. You sure can. Let me find my clean out. Hey guys, so Johnny walked into a fucking bear trap today. I did manage to get myself out of it, but this is a fucking mess. I really need to draw the line at houses. Anything less, if it was built in the 60s, any point in the 60s, I just really don't want to be any part of it, because it's going to take more than I can do, and I don't want these people to waste money having me come out here and not be able to finish the job. But she's got a couple of options here. There's not a lot of room under this house to crawl in there. There is a new cinder block wall The house may have been sagging, I don't know. But they built a cinder block wall about 10 feet in from here, from this wall, and it goes all the way. It's a support wall. Unfortunately, I can't get through that wall from that access on the side, and I can't fit through this hole, man. I'm just not going to do that at my age. If I get under there and have a fucking heart attack, I'm dead. So she could put a pump in here, one of those macerating pumps where you only need a fucking 3/4 inch line or a 1 inch line. Doesn't even have to have fall on it. I could put that in for her out here and just run the line around the outside of this house and tie into this plumbing through this access, which I have room. That might be a good alternative for her. I can run the pipe right underneath that where the siding is. There's plenty of room to run a 1 inch pipe. That pump that I put in for the guy out there in the $1 million home, you know, that I did underneath the house, that's the one that I'm thinking. It's not a big tank or anything that I have to put in. I could definitely make that work here. So and the pump doesn't even have to go here. I mean, I could cut that off, put a sweep, run 2 inch out to the side of the house, and then put the... But I gotta tell you, all these Australian pines, they ain't helping her, man. This whole place, it's like being out in the middle of the fucking woods, man. And I mean, it's cool, but it's gonna cost you, just like my house. So she owes me a good chunk of change on this today. She's at about $600-700 for what I did today. All the cabling to eventually find out this is what I was trying to get through, which is a disaster. Whoever did this and left it, I guess they'd probably say the same thing about what I just did. But I know I'm not finished. Alright, I've got all my shit. I gotta go pack up my truck, my ladder. And my right eye is dry as a motherfucker, man. This house just looked like trouble when I drove up. My intuition is usually right. And I should have paid attention to my intuition. I'm fucking just nasty.
Why would you wear gloves?
Because you're a fucking pussy. Alright, let me get my shit packed up. Alright guys, so Johnny got his ass beat today. Walked right into it. And I knew immediately when I drove up, man. I just looked at the house and I thought, this is going to be trouble. And this is what I was looking at, you know. I mean, old. And this was built by Amish guys. And no attic. You can see the roof, you know, just fucking 3x6s or whatever. But there's hoses, shit every fucking where, man. She's been here since 1975, 50 years. She's a real do-it-yourselfer, and she's knowledgeable, man. I mean, everything she was saying, well, why don't you do this? I was like, I know that's the best way to do it, honey, but I'm the one who has to do it, so I don't want to do it the best way. I'm fucking dying out here, can't you tell? And everything I did, she was like, well, make sure you cut those boards so I can just put them back in place. I was like, fuck that. I'm over that. I'm beyond that point, hon. I'm sorry. I told her, you need to sell this fucking place. They'll have a house like that sitting on that fucking lot in less than a year. She said, but where will I go? I said, well, $500,000 fucking dollars will get you somewhere pretty goddamn nice, you know? Rent a fucking apartment somewhere. 1 bedroom. Oh, good God, man. She's like, you have dirt on your face. I was like, really, hon? Really? That's my war paint, honey. Look at my face. Look like a fucking old Irish drunk. God damn it. What happened to me? Where did I go fucking wrong? Son of a bitch. Fucking Amazon in a white truck. Oh my God. I'm hot, man. It's hot today. Living in Florida and working is like purgatory, man. It really is, guys. It's a great place to retire to if you're gonna sit in the house all day or just drive around in an air-conditioned truck, but man, you gotta work in this shit. I mean, it's almost fucking Halloween, man. Ugh. I gotta go to the bank, man. Made a good haul today, though, I gotta say. Tomorrow I'll do alright, too, so it's all good, man. All in a day's fucking work, Jackson. Have a good evening.